Today's February 24th. Today's quote is entitled, "Finding out what's wrong with us." Finding faults in ourselves is meant to create an awareness of a problem that is hurting us so that we can work on it. It's not meant to discourage us or make us feel there is something wrong with us. We should be happy to have become aware of our problem rather than be depressed that we have the problem. Now we can work on overcoming a problem in ourselves that we previously didn't realize we had. You know, sometimes what happens is you go to a doctor and they don't find out what's wrong with you, and then you become sick, and 6 months later, then they find out and they say, you know, if we would have caught it, or another doctor says, if you would have caught it 6 months ago, it would have been a lot better, or we could deal with it, or whatever. But now it's going to be more difficult, or now we can't deal with it. So finding out what's wrong with ourselves is something like that. It's a problem which festers, and it causes problems in our life. It causes problems in our Krishna consciousness. So if we don't deal with it, then the problem continues, and it affects us, and it in some way it's harming us. So if we become aware of it, that's good. Of course, nobody likes to become aware of their faults. It's not fun. It's not really fun at all, is it? But it's necessary. So this quote is trying to give a proper perspective. So maybe it'll become fun for you to become aware of your faults now. So, oh, I found a fault. That's great. Now I know what to work on. I didn't know I had this problem. Now I can work on it, and now I can get rid of it. Now I can improve myself. I can get rid of some obstacle on my path. But if I'm not aware that it's there, then I'm running into the obstacle and I don't even know it, and it's hurting me in some way, or it's affecting relationships. It's affecting my Krishna consciousness. A lot of things in Krishna consciousness are very subtle, that we don't realize how something is negatively affecting. We only realize general results. Not feeling inspired, I'm not feeling this or that, but we don't really know why. Wouldn't it be good to know why? So when we're a little more introspective and we start to understand what's wrong with us, or if somebody helps us understand a problem we're having, or an anartha that is problematic for our advancement, we should feel blessed. We should feel grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Now I know what's wrong. Now I can work on it. Otherwise, if, let's say, for example, maybe we're mistreating devotees, that's going to have a tremendously detrimental effect on us. And if we don't know, well, we shouldn't be treating them this way or thinking of them this way, we should be thinking this way or treating this way, then that's going to help us. We might think, no, but they're just a new devotee. No, but we don't realize that it's affecting us in a negative way. So if we're made aware of that, rather than try to defend ourselves, well, I just did this because of this or that, rather than try to defend ourselves, we should just be grateful that we're learning that we've done something wrong, which may be detrimental to my devotional service. Even the thought, which we'll discuss a few days from now, even the thought that I'm a devotee is the wrong thought. And to be made aware that just to think that you're a devotee is not how a Vaishnava thinks. That's a blessing, isn't it? I didn't know that. No, now you know. You should be so humbled to think you're not even qualified to be a devotee. And that will help you in your Krishna consciousness. So to be made aware of these very subtle things, that's very beneficial, very advantageous for our bhakti. And your bhakti, and everyone's bhakti.